Hello there. It is early morning. I know a bunch of you are probably still sleeping, and that's all right. But this is T-Mot back again for another drive time again. This is going to be a quick one, like it was last night. Yes. House cleaning. If you can like it, you can share it. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Never take the light of truth and place it under a basket. Let it shine bright for all to see, so that they may find their way clear of the nonsense. So, now I've been called everything under the sun because I support Trump. Forget about the factual arguments that I can produce in Trump's favor, things that he has accomplished, most of it without the help of his own party, those rhinos that I now have labeled bastards, the bastards of DC, rat bastards, in fact. And of course, the liberals, they're just plain old bastards. And I explained that in a long post that I put on Facebook. You know, the bastard is a French word which was used to describe a child born to a nobleman out of wedlock. Can you believe that? A child born to a nobleman out of wedlock. The royals. Do y'all remember when I used to call the establishment politicians the royals? Yeah. Some of y'all that have been following me, you probably remember that. So, no child is a bastard, okay? All children are gifts from God. So that term now, bastard, no longer applies, in my mind, to a child born out of wedlock. It applies to the bastards of DC, the politicians in DC that promise that they will go and defend the Constitution, but do every damn thing in their power to go against the Constitution because they are there for one reason: to personally enrich themselves and to do the bidding of the one percenters. All right, now let's get into this. Dumb Negroes are still going to vote for Joe Biden. I don't care how you cut it. I don't care how you slice it. You can give them the truth and they're still going to do the same thing. It's the same thing that I experienced when I talk to people who support Kelly Loeffler or Doug Collins. They don't give a damn about his voting records. When I sit there and show it to them to their face, videos of things that they may have said, they get that dumb look. It's called cognitive dissonance. They just cannot believe or accept that they're my guy or my girl, in this particular case, did what it is that I am showing them with proof that they did. Now let's get on over here to Joe Biden. See, Joe Biden is an easy one. And you would think that with all the wailing and gnashing of teeth that Negroes do about the government and cops, etc., you would think that when you present these things to them about Joe Biden, that they would say, well, you know what? I hate Trump, but I'd be damned if I'm going to vote for that bastard. And just simply not go to the polls. Trust me, that's a win for Trump, because if they did go to the polls to vote, they were going to vote for Joe Biden. But if I can stop them from voting for Joe Biden by revealing to them the truth and they receive it, that is a win for Trump. Do you understand where I'm coming from? All right. So I got a bunch of easy layups on Joe Biden. Joe Biden, I don't want my kids going to school with them. It'll be a racial jungle. Joe Biden, help support Robert Byrd, member of the KKK. Everybody kept talking about Robert Byrd's a grand wizard. I don't know why you got to tell a lie. Just tell the truth. He was a local leader of a KKK group. He was not a grand wizard. But anyway, Robert Byrd, yes, was a racist. Now, Robert Byrd changed, at least on the surface, because the political environment would not accept it at that particular time. And of course, when he died, he was honored in words by people like Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, and maybe even Obama for all of that. But at any rate, man spent days, and the only thing of significance that he accomplished was putting his foot on the back of the necks of Negroes. Understand that. Now, as far as Joe Biden goes. Joe Biden called us super predators, black teenagers, just like he did, just like Hillary did. Joe Biden stood up and talked about, well, I don't care. And I played y'all the video, or rather, I showed you the video. It's on my YouTube channel. I don't care if they didn't have a father in the home. I don't care if they was raised in a single family home. None of that matters to me. I don't care if they had a hard time in life. I don't want them knocking my grandmother in the head. You know, I mean, man, he was going on, played videos. All of you that are listening to the BS about Trump wanting to end Social Security, or cut Social Security, which is nowhere near the truth. I got the video of Joe Biden saying, yes, I'm talking about cutting Social Security. Words coming out of his own mouth, but Negroes still won't get it. Then when asked about the crime bill, it was a great bill. Yeah, I'm proud of it. Sent more Negroes to prison on 3 strikes you're out that you can shake a stick at. And it's not even state law. It was used as precedent from the federal law. So, hey, look, man, Joe Biden don't care nothing about you. So now we have a guy that tweets out the soundbite of Joe Biden saying, look, I stayed sequestered, because I want the black lady to be able to stock the grocery shelves. This man don't give a damn about Negroes. What part of that don't you understand? What the hell is he talking about? So the black woman could stock the grocery shelves? So that was a soundbite, words out of his own mouth, okay? I just heard him this morning, and that's what prompted this drive time. And Twitter, the guy who tweeted the soundbite actively jumped into action and started, they deleted the account that tweeted it and started suppressing the soundbite to protect Joe Biden so that you dumb Negroes wouldn't hear it. But it don't matter. You're dumb Negroes. You're still going to vote for him anyway, even if you hear it. The thing of it is, they didn't want it to be played to solidify our position that Joe Biden, while he may not be a screaming racist, Joe Biden is a racist deep down in his soul, and he does not give a damn about Negroes. There used to be a quote that went around about Elvis Presley. I never read it as a quote in any article, and I never saw the words come out of his mouth. But that old quote, and some of you that are as old as I am will remember it, that Elvis Presley, I think I said Elvis Presley, I don't know why all of a sudden Ray Charles popped in my head, but anyway, Elvis Presley was quoted as saying, I just said, I didn't see it. Elvis Presley was quoted as saying, the only thing a nigga can do for me is shine my shoes. Now, that's what I heard. I never found any proof of it, because I'm gonna tell you, boy, I loved Elvis Presley's singing. I watched all of his movies growing up. So, and as a child, it was heartbreaking to realize that somebody you care about felt that way. But again, as I got older, I began to learn, you can't believe everything that you hear. What's that old saying? Believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. I think that's the way it goes. But Joe Biden, I believe it, because time and time again, Joe Biden has proved where he is coming from. And the fact that he would stand with an avowed racist like Robert Byrd in support of keeping schools segregated, in Joe Biden's word, it'll be a racial jungle. What else do you need? There is no cognitive dissonance here. And for all of you idiots that keep coming at me because I support Donald Trump, let me explain something to you. I am a man given to research. And if I found it, I would not ignore it. But Donald Trump is not the things that you say. And there is plenty of proof of Donald Trump doing more for the Negro in the last 4 years than any of the plain old bastards, liberals, you know, abortion, godliness, the promotion of sexual deviancy to our children in schools, and the rat bastards, rhinos who pretend to be conservative but vote with Democrats damn near half of the time when they vote. I talked about Collins, 59%. I talked about Purdue, 57%. Johnny Isaacson was even better than him, and he too lied to you and shortchanged you, because I told you that the man was going to retire and be replaced. It was the plan for him to run. But anyway, I'm not going to keep pushing all that out. So you continue to do what you do, and you dumb Negroes that are still in the tank for Joe Biden, keep on doing what you do. I don't expect anything different or anything less. Well, hell, you can't get any lower than that when it comes to cognitive dissonance. You know, I mean, you're as low to the ground as a snake with a belly full of buckshot. TMOTOFGA, drive